Hello, 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 hello. Who's watching? There have been some changes, and there are more yet to come. I don't even know where I'll end up. I am tired. I'm sick. I am bored. Fortunately, I've been very sad. So sad. I cannot. Only few people know, and I've needed to admit it. I've needed to inform my customers the reason why I have been unavailable for such a long time. And well, depression mostly. And depression is not just a thing of being sad. It's not that. It's something worse. And it's horrible. And I don't wish that to happen to, not even to my worst enemy. It's horrible. But okay, here we are. I think I needed to to embrace some things, to notice a couple of things, and and I feel well. If you were expecting me to say I feel good, no, that's incorrect. Good is an adjective. Well is an adverb. I feel well. Uh, I've wondered whom I would like to be with in case I wanted to. And it's to feel I am not up to the expectations of somebody, and to feel that I am bored, that I am a bore to someone else, or to be accused of being a bitter man just because, well, I don't like to participate in many of popular rituals. Okay, I'm strange, I'm unusual, but I am a person, and I get bored easily where everybody has fun. I feel I don't belong there, and I would like people to leave me alone. I am not bitter, I am not angry, I am not sad. I just don't like most of the things people like. And as such, I would never offer regular people, I would never condemn them to watch the things I watch or listen to the things I listen to. If you know me, you know me very well. My tastes are pretty strange, but they are not unique. So, if I am to feel mistreated, last time I was on a date, I was asked if In my intimacy, I was that calm, that quiet. I immediately thought, this is the last time we meet. Was the last time. Several months ago. About a year ago. No, no more, no more. And I wonder if I would like, if I feel interest in anyone, and I don't feel interest in anyone, I don't want to listen, to pay attention to the stories of anyone, nor I want to tell mine. I don't want to tell my story again to anyone. My story is mine. I'm sick of it. Trying to get over it. I'm sick. I'm tired. But optimistic. Optimistic. At least it's obvious to me that, well, what I used to feel being your son, what I used to feel for the one that hailed from Rosario. Well, that doesn't go anywhere. But anyway, I many times remember what a bore I am, what a bore I've been accused of being. And hey, I need to make a stand. I am not boring. I'm a very cultured people, very cultured person. Sorry. So I I suddenly a couple of weeks ago remembered that I usually my natural state was that of boredom. Yeah, since I was a kid, I always needed more stimuli. I was really fast with my mind, with my hands, with everything, and so I always needed more challenges. And well, my early exposure to reading, arts, music, philosophies, ideas, people, grown up people as well, that made me who I am. And in 2 years until now, the kind of process, just the other day I could point a finger at it, I could name it. Mediocrity. Oh fuck. Mediocrity. I don't like mediocrity. It's not in my spirit to criticize anyone, anybody. Truth is that I respect the mediocre. That is why I never tell a mediocre that, that they are. But they, as mediocre as they are, they always disrespect me, trespass a limit, and they tell me I am boring, that I am snob, that I choose my music according to the popular taste. If regular people don't like that music, then I will embrace them. Just because I need to be unique and different. Fuck you, ignorance. Fuck you. Before opening your mouths, go and listen to all the music I've been exposed to. And by the way, study an instrument. And not a ukulele. No, go and learn bandoneon, yeah. Accordion, harp, piano. Something like that. Something hard to learn. Something hard to master. Hmm? Okay, so then we'll be on a foot of equality. So then we'll be able to discuss. I never tell anybody what I think about those things. But I hate. I've always hated that. That. Oh, Julio, you are so strange. Fuck you. It's not that I like it or I don't like it. It's just who I am and how I am. Yeah, I spent almost 50 years of boredom. So, just the moment, a couple of weeks ago, I cannot believe how destroyed and sad I was. It was like me hitting the bottom. And I realized that I've always been a toad from another well, from another pond. That's a toad from another pond. So, and admitted to myself how demanding it has always been for me to try to adapt. But I am not speaking of the last 4 years. No, the whole of my life. Not liking sports, not not interested in regular TV, not watching regular TV, so I don't know who fucks with who or the latest scandal. blooper TV when it was in vogue. So boring for me. I may be a bore for the rest, but to me, the rest is boring. So, we're right. then, then it's a question of I really still don't know where I'm going, what I want to do. I still feel tired and I feel aimless. I have no objectives. I just work for the money, and as I don't need much money, then I can work little. If I don't want to buy another car, if I don't want to fix my car, if I don't want to, I can live okay, not being able to drive because I haven't paid my, what was the word? Well, my traffic, what was the word? Well, okay, I haven't paid for my offenses and I am pretty alright with that. In 3 years' time, they will evaporate and I may end up paying nothing. Well, if I go on 3 years more like this, that this is not a situation I'm comfortably with. Because at least as for now, I don't feel the slightest need to visit no place. Because yeah, maybe I have I'm function pretty well being a loner, but I still cannot adjust my head to think, hey, Julio, you all your life you wanted to spend at least a month visiting the British Isles. Yeah, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland. Wow, so many different cultures so close together. And I know food will be shit, but well, the rest, wow, great. And I know great people. Or Portugal. Yeah, but I always saw me inside those dreams, sharing it with some significant other. Me for myself, me on my own. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I could make a cruise and meet some divorcee or bachelorette. That I can do it here or back at home. No interest whatsoever. I remember back at my honeymoon in Cuba, Cuban women, Canadian women, British women. For fuck's sake. And I was with my wife. Hey, women at least respect a little. She's my wife. I told my friends, hey, how on earth did I end up in Cuba for my honeymoon? I should have gone there single because there was a rain of women, eager women. It wasn't hard at all to remain faithful. But, yeah, truth be said, oh fuck. Already in Havana, first morning. First morning, terrible, terrible. Well, I could do. I'm still, well, I need to recover around some 20 pounds. I've lost muscular mass. I think that now I need to eat a lot, but then I need to convert that into muscle. I'm horrible. I look like an old man, my body. Oh, fuck. Weak and disgusting. But okay, let's suppose that I fix it. I don't want to be. Fuck, for fuck's sake, all the time people accused me of being a ladies' man. Fuck, that was envy because I've always been a very kind and sympathetic and funny guy who attracted not only women, also heterosexual men. I'm not speaking about sex, but yeah, I've always, oh yeah, and that of my culture and my all the things that make me be such a boring man. Oh yeah, but all the things I have here turn me into a really interesting person. And that is of being a ladies' man is what you losers would like to do if you had my qualifications. If you were able to be so magnetic, and I am not exaggerating, and I know that walk the street and it's not a thing that all women for me. Nah, it's not like that. But well, yeah, at a party, on a one-on-one, the chance to speak, to get to know each other better. But yeah, I perform. So losers with my attributes, yeah, they would like to be ladies' men. I don't need to. You can go ask my closest friends. They will tell you lots of stories of mine where I rejected, ignored, escaped, escaped from many womanly situations, feminine proposals. hey, she's pretty much around there and you won't seize the situation. I don't want to. Don't wanna. And that is not a question of hysteria or anything. Oh, oh yeah, what a good way to spend the time. Well, I think I'll have to be a little brief or around in this shit. Well, the thing is, I won't tolerate anyone else to tell me I am boring, snob, elitist. I know it wasn't like that, but I wonder what would had how would the story or would there have been a story if Giselle didn't. I'm not sure of anything, but she seemed to really like avion travel. She seemed to really enjoy tango. And I always felt lonely because I had no one to share that. Later, my kid, I was already sharing some things, but wow, a woman that I loved and that she loved me, and we sharing that. I could never share nothing of that with anyone, and those are things that go straight to my soul. I could never share that with anybody. And I was used to that. All my debacle began when I began singing at the choir. Because I went there to see if I met somebody to share my oh fuck don't know on or don't remember the word in English. Oh, well, all my cultural fuck. I won't say it in Spanish. But all the things I liked. Somebody that had read well, those authors and philosophers and that I read at least one of them. Last week I I was sitting in front of a Brazilian couple and the girl had a book, A Metamorphosis by Kafka. I felt so tempted to tell her, hey, good stuff you have there. But I didn't say anything. And it was so nice to see a woman in her late 20s, early 30s, I don't know, reading Kafka. Wow. I could have said her guy, hey, look after her. Watch out. I don't know if she's pure gold, but I think she's she might be valuable. Strange. And about music, I don't respect I don't respect people who who don't who don't like folklore. I don't like all Argentinian folklore, but I cannot respect. Yeah, your musical culture is what? Pink Floyd, Sting, Queen, yes, or my fucking music from Portugal and Cape Verde, or something like that. Yeah, but you have to know the music from your country, from your own culture. And there's so lots of great music and musicians here. So I don't trust anybody. I don't want to date anybody who doesn't listen to good folklore. So if if they are going to tell me that I am a bore, well, I must admit, and I have remembered that most of the people always bored me. It's not a question of being even. It's just a question of incompatibility. And yeah, okay, I embrace the fact that I'm incompatible with pretty much everyone. And above all, I hate mediocrity. One thing is equilibrium, or uh, oh well, okay, no, not being talented enough to reach perfection. Yeah, okay, I have been blessed with so many intellectual and motor skills that, yeah, for me, reaching something near excellence, well, yeah, I've been always an achiever. Not perfect at everything, but yeah, for me, it's been always easier, even when some things were harder, easier than for most. But okay, I hate mediocrity. I don't know if in English it is a word, sententious. Sententious, something like that in Spanish, is the person that, when speaking sentences, in the sense of giving a sentence like a judge who sentences a criminal. Hi, what's your name? Well, okay. I embrace my uniqueness. I never felt ashamed. But I've been bored. Time to board. Okay. Uh, we'll keep on. Okay, we'll keep on talking later. A great opportunity now, yeah, to use the make, the brand, JBL. Oh fuck. Okay. See you later. I think I'm on a firm path. No more. No more sadness. No more. Yeah, but depression and sadness. Okay, yeah. But no more. But no more feeling that I bored anyone. You don't like what I do? You say I'm snob, elitist, and yeah, okay. The door is open. And I won't bore myself with anyone either. That's why I stopped dating more than a year ago. Ah, well, no, some, not even dinners, coffee. No. Ah, well, now this noise cancelling. So I will. All this week I've been listening to Pink Floyd. Strange. I never listened to Pink Floyd on my trips. Oh fuck. Uh, First time in 21 years. Um, but I'm pretty much in love with an album or a concert by the Danish Symphony Orchestra, directed by a Japanese American conductor, Sarah Hicks. She's, I don't know if she's beautiful, but I find her beautiful. Oh, I see her and I die. And well, all music by Ennio Morricone. Beautiful. I hadn't paid attention to Once Upon in America, Once Upon a Time in America. I had heard Morricone's versions, but they went under my radar. But this Danish and Sarah Hicks version, oh my god! I mean, depending on the time of day or something, it's able to make me cry with real tears. Beautiful. And well, okay, the Sicilian clan, Il Clan dei Siciliani. Wow, great. So okay, I will keep on listening to nerdy music because I am nerd, because I am snob, because I am boring. But I don't bore myself. And I refuse to be bored by anyone again. I'm going to be happy. Really, really happy. Slow process it will be, but I'm on my way. So, goodbye for now. Godspeed.